My name is Luke Whitta, and I'd like to tell you about the exciting career path of IT management. IT managers can be found in all industries, but in particular, I'd like to focus on IT management within education. I'd like to focus on why IT managers are needed in education, and also about what makes a quality IT manager. I'd also like to take some time and tell you more about myself. I've worked for over a decade in the field of IT management and education. And for me, it's very exciting to be able to see the latest technology come out and to be able to work with that technology. And it's also very rewarding to be able to work in the field of education. I believe that children are our greatest resource, and it's society's greatest task to prepare them for the future. I'd also like to tell you about my skills, education, and experience. Let's start by considering why IT managers are valuable to education. Education is changing because the world is changing. The world has entered a new era that is being dominated by technology, such as the internet, increased mobile communications, and email. Young people today are being inundated with attention-grabbing media. Children today are a part of a new online digital generation where they have instant access to information. And young people are communicating in new ways, such as social networking sites like Facebook, MySpace, Twitter, and text messaging. If schools are going to be successful, they need to find new ways to engage students in learning. And this is so important because the stakes have never been higher. Federal and state governments are demanding higher student achievement. Students are being expected to successfully pass standardized tests. Schools are going to have to find innovative ways to increase student learning. Even more important than this, schools have to prepare students to enter into a new workplace. In this new economy, students will have to compete with others in an online global marketplace. Schools are going to have to evolve and adapt if they're going to be successful at preparing this generation. The strategic goal of any school system is to successfully educate its students. One important step in achieving this goal is that schools must embrace and use technology. School systems must make investments of technology into the classroom, but not just any technology, but technology that is proven to be interactive and engage students to increase student learning. School systems must have an online presence to expand learning beyond the physical walls of the classroom. Learning shouldn't stop when the bell rings, but learning should be able to continue 24/7 because of that online presence. But how can schools accomplish such a big goal of using technology in this manner? School systems need experts in technology. They must be experts in technology, but of also how to integrate that technology into the classroom. These individuals must have advanced training in leadership and management, and they must also have the ability to oversee technical projects. School systems need IT managers. And IT managers must have three vital things. IT managers must be skilled. They must have education, and they must also have experience. Let's talk about all three. First, skilled. IT managers must be skilled in technology and in how to integrate that technology into the classroom. Now, the first part seems obvious, but the second part is equally important. A school system cannot just invest in technology and unload it in the classroom and expect it to get used. Teachers need guidance. They need training. They need training on how to use the technology, but even more important than that, they need training on how to integrate that technology into their everyday tasks. Second, education. IT managers must have advanced training in leadership and management. IT managers are going to have to lead projects, and they must ensure that technology initiatives are successful. They also will have to manage the IT department, and they must make sure that end users are being adequately supported. And third, very important, is experience. It is not enough for an IT manager to claim they are skilled or to put that they're educated or have advanced training on their resume. They also must have experience. Because there's sometimes a big difference between just knowing something and experiencing it. Anybody who's learned to drive can relate to the difference between sitting in a classroom and reading a book, learning about driving, and then finally getting behind the wheel and experiencing driving. Experience is a critical component. IT managers must be skilled, have education, and experience. IT managers must also have skills in leadership and team building, in developing sustainable solutions, in serving customers, in managing products and services, in managing technology and innovation, in assessing the competitive environment, and planning for the future in the global marketplace. I believe technology can revolutionize education in the 21st century. I am an experienced IT manager. I have over 12 years in IT experience, over 5 in IT management. I am currently pursuing my MBA in IT management and plan to graduate in the spring of 2010. I have 7 major industry certifications. I am a Microsoft Certified Systems Engineer, a Cisco Certified Network Associate, a Certified Novell Engineer, and I have 4 of CompTIA's certifications. They're A+, Network+, Server+, and Security+ certifications. Let's talk about leading people and teams. I currently work for Mount Morris Consolidated Schools in Mount Morris, Michigan. In August of 2004, I was chosen to be their Director of Technology. In this IT management position, I have to regularly lead technology initiatives. I have to find ways to motivate teachers and other staff to embrace, learn, and use new technology. I also have to oversee the technology department. This requires skills in leading teams. I'm also an experienced project manager who knows how to lead people to achieve the objectives of the project. I also work with the other district administrators as a part of the district administrative team. Collaboratively, we work together to fulfill the goals of the school board and superintendent.